done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you. sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you,
on. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, life destroyed. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Can I be your superhero? Superhero. 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 Fly away. It's the first time of today. Today. To dream, believe. You are the strength, you're all I need. Need. Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero. my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Content, hold your breath and feel the tension. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Breathe faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out. Be carefree lately, yeah. Just kicking up daisies. Got one too many quarters in my pockets. Count 'em like the four-leaf clovers in my locket. Untied laces, yeah. Just tripping on daydreams. Got dirty little lullabies playing on repeat. Might as well just ride around the nursery and count sheep.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in our eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Tonight, we're gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. does. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Baby, you
like a Hellcat. 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 Coming like a hell.
Hello there, folks, and welcome back here to our Prodigy Series 3. My name's Sir Danny, and of course, today it is the playoff time. We're going to have an opportunity to take a look at some of the interesting playoff matchups for you folks, and this is also an opportunity for us to take a look at some of the invited teams and how well they can actually play in this environment. So, interestingly enough, we will have, some great teams coming in, but looks like we're going straight into the matchup. It is going to be the first quarterfinal matchup of the day, Spotless versus Favbet. And in this case, looks like a bit of discussion going on, but okay, looks like we're good to go. We're going to continue on here, folks. Anubis will be where we kick things off. Later on, it will be Inferno, the map pick of Favbet, and if necessary, third and final map, Ancient. From the get-go, very fast play coming out from Tenson. Problem is, though, Yoshi up close with the dualies, and Jakey just killed his own. Not really sure what happened there. I'm not sensing a lot of confidence from the Favbet side, if I'm being honest. It feels like, probably we might have to reset this one. Not really sure what the issue was. I hope we might be able to get things going as soon as possible here, folks. I do believe the admin team had to work around with some difficulties. We ended up starting just a little bit later than usual just because of the new update that dropped in CS. I'm pretty sure you're very much aware of it. And right now, this is where I guess we'll just have to go on a bit of a restart. But don't worry about it too much, folks. I'm sure we'll be able to get our way as soon as possible here at the Prodigy Series 3. Like I said, this is where we'll finally see some very interesting matchups in the quarterfinals. Now, of course, we already had an opportunity to see some of the matches being played out in round one, including MontyGen going up against the likes of Chet's Esports, and fair enough to them, MontyGen able to win that one pretty convincingly. They just absolutely demolished Chet's 13-0, despite the fact that they were also playing with a stand-in. Navi Jr., they win their best of three just because Partisan Esports, I believe, forfeited the match due to a scheduling conflict. So I guess it's not that big of a deal for them if they decided to go and play another event. Of course, GenOne winning their matchup, no surprises there. G2 Eris, damn, that was a very close matchup. That was a very close game that went against the likes of Next Level. Ended up being a 3-mapper, ended up bringing us to overtime on the third and final map. And Ares, even though they did have those 10 rounds on the first half, still didn't have what it takes to close it out eventually. So, things are looking very interesting in the quarterfinal matchups here in the round one, shall I say. I really hope we're going to get things going here as soon as possible. But we could also talk about some of the round one matchups we'll be seeing here today. So the first and foremost will be Favbet against Spotless. To point out to you folks, Spotless is one of our invited teams, and Favbet as well, to be honest. So these are two invited teams. And in all fairness, I can't really say I have a lot of intel on the side of Spotless, if I'm being honest. I do recall the name Sad. I believe Sad is one of those Belarusian players that played in a lineup way back when I think was called Dynamo Brest. I'm not so sure anymore. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna get these issues on our way, and we will be able to jump back into the matchup ASAP. So like I said, this will be our first round 1 matchup. Later on, it will be Kono ECF versus Loading. Another banger that will be coming up right after that best of 3 will be Mouse NXT versus GL Academy. Now that's definitely a matchup we should keep a close eye on. Mouse NXT, a relatively, freshly assembled roster. They were just announced September 30th that they will be playing together. And I can't say I have a lot of intel on the guys. They did end up losing, I think, one of their first big appearances in online play in the Shuffle Masters 2 against Johnny Speeds, I believe. And, you're going up against a squad like Johnny Speeds, so that's not an easy matchup to win, right? The guys have a lot of experience under their belt. It was a best of 3 affair. So, I guess it's not surprising that they end up losing a matchup like that. And now they'll have another opportunity, but it's not like their opponent will be, any easier, if we're being honest. GL Academy. Though, we should also point out GL Academy has undergone some pretty significant changes as well. So for them to win that one, that would be pretty impressive. And you know what? I'm hearing happy clicking sounds. I think that's it. I think we can finally jump back into this one. It is going to be our best of 3 first map, Anubis. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. And Zazer. USBS in hand, looking for those opportunities, but he's got to be very careful of the B bomb side. But Connector, it ends up being completely neglected. He didn't see the players. He thought that might be a safe area for him, but that is not the case. Look at 5bet go. They're absolutely demolishing Spotless. And they're super precise. The Glocks didn't even need to go up close. And Terrace, I'm a big fan of the dualies, but let's be real. From the get-go, once 5bet takes control of the B-bombs, it becomes impossible for Spotless to win that one. And 5bet has been doing, I'd say, a pretty good job in World Counter-Strike. They've been climbing up the rankings. They've been doing a solid job at it, I'll be honest. And it's great to see, some of these players like actually Bondic finding a new home. Well, jeepers. We do have a bit of a disconnect here, folks. I do hope it's nothing serious, and we should be able to get back into the matchup as soon as possible. We're going to have a bit of a tech pause here, folks, and I do hope it's going to get sorted out ASAP, and we could get back into a very exciting matchup. So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're back! Just like that, we're very much back into the fray. 5bet are going up against an eco. Any surprises here, folks? Not really. 5bet with the superior weaponry, Spotless, but it looks of things were on a bit of an eco. So no surprises there. This is where things do get interesting. Sniper rifle being picked up. Sad will be responsible for the big green. Now, I would say Anubis is one of those maps that allows for the long-range engagements with the sniper rifle, and there are a few angles you could definitely attempt So look for the entry. Middle, though, is a very precarious one, just because you could get very easily smoked off, flashed out, and there is the potential for the T's. If they chuck in a deeper smoke grenade, they can get relatively close to the double doors, and that's where the Opera has to face the players head on. This, though, map control, that's the name of the game for 5bet. Not committing to one bomb site too early on, though they have deployed a lot of utility on the A bomb site, hoping the fake will be enough, but Spotless is reading this one super well. Instead of having 2 players on the A bomb site, they leave Lonesome Terrorist there. 3 players practically on the B bomb site. They might try to go for another connector push, but look at Jakey. He's able to get a frag in middle, that's big. That should maybe force a player like Terrace to keep a close eye on mid. He might come in swift with the rotation of the B bomb site, but now if you're Spotless, you have to hold the ground. A lot more players will come your way. 5bet in the fray, but the Molotov will slow them down just a little bit longer. The smoke grenades are good to secure an easy bomb plant, but instead of going for the bomb plant, they're still going for the kills. They want to clear out the bomb site, but that smoke, it might just fade right in the nick of time. Zazer gets the frag on Bondic. It's a doable 2v2, but Yoshi goes down. It's all up to Smash, but it will be Zazer to secure the final frag. 5bet. I kind of felt like once they take control, well, I can't even say they take control of the bomb site. Once they deploy the 2 smoke grenades to cut off vision of the CTs, it felt like the bomb plant should have gone there first and foremost. But it felt like they probably wanted to go for the gunfights. They wanted to land the smokes, wait for them to fade, then go against the players, win some of those gunfights. But I suppose they realized that there were a lot of players that have rotated towards the B bomb site, so they finally decided to get that bomb planted. The problem is, though, it is quite difficult to actually hold on to the site at that point. The positions you have to play out are relatively awkward. We saw even one of the players just getting caught out there in no man's land. Neither in B long or neither in connector. And it comes down to the 1vx. Now then, weaponry isn't great for 5bet. They do have a lot of utility. Look at the read from Spotless. 3 players from the get-go, early on A. This seems to be the area of the map 5bet wants to contest. Just they have to be quick about it. You can see the players already moving in. Kissel facing a lot of pressure. Smash chimes in as well, so it's not that bad of a push. They definitely did not expect a 3rd player to be there. But before the players peek out, they need the backup. Desperate need of that lurk from Jakey. It works out perfectly. He gets the frag on Zazer. Ooh, said though, that's a problem. Bondic being left at one. What the hell, Bondic? How was he able to pull that one off? No, Sad, he could actually just go in for the defuse. That's the big problem for Jakey. Oh, he's expecting the player to be there, but look at Sad go. Nice fake. At the bomb, of course. It was planted in a pretty awkward position for Jakey to get anything done. But that was the safe plant. 5bet did not expect to face so many players on the A side. They were hoping, okay, we get the 2 players. That's gotta be it, right? But no, 5bet. Facing more pressure from the AWP of Sad. Rotations coming in swiftly enough, but Jakey able to hold his line. I will say this though as well, the fact that Bondic is able to even get that 1 frag on the player coming out of camera was insane. He should have been a gunner from the get-go. Now then, in this round, Spotless is expecting an eco. But as you can see, some of the players, in fact all the players, have gone for a purchase. And Spotless has gone for more aggressive maneuvers. We saw the peak coming out from Terrace. And on the back of that 1 killed, he might try to go for more. But this is where the push comes in. Zazer doing a fantastic job to try and hold the line. He is very low on HP. Is a really good flashbang. Kissel comes in though. Coming out from this one angle is so difficult for the T's. They will attempt, though. Tencent doesn't really have a lot of options to work with. The Tech 9, crosser dead on the player, but he's the one to take a hit. 3-2 for 5bet. Well, maybe even a 4-2 scoreline, if we're being honest. No bomb plan for 5bet. Means money is kind of low. You could even go far as to say it's, well, I think a partial investment is just about right. Have some of those upgraded pistols. And fair enough, 5bet. Ooh, they've been anticipating these aggressive plays from Spotless, but Marix, only the dink with the Tech 9. It's frustrating. Minus 98. Yoshi is barely alive. He might just get Goomba stomped. This time, no fake from 5bet. Don't have the utility to pull off any kind of fake. So they're gonna have to be swift about it. Perhaps wait for one smoke to fade. Maybe another one might be deployed. Luckily for them, they still have time to work with. And also, we're not seeing Spotless going for any info plays this late into the round. Smoke deployed. Oh, Yoshi the first to fall. Jakey picking up another. Kissel is in a very awkward predicament. He goes down as well. And that's a swift rotate from Terrorist. The multi will force him out of position, so a bomb point is good. And 5bet putting themselves in a very winnable 2v2. Flash comes in. No peek though. He's just wasting their time, but oh, it's Tencent to get one more. He knows where Terrace is playing from. This could be a very doable clutch for him. And he gets the job done. Smacks down Terrace. And well, 5bet, in such an awkward round, still able to make it work. A 3-3 scoreline. That's how they're gonna able to get back into this matchup. And oh boy, that's the round you don't expect 5bet to win. And well, I can't really see Spotless did too many mistakes in that round. But you could say that the players did not expect the pace from 5bet players. Marix, though, might be overwhelmed at this position. Luckily, at least gets the one. Jackie with the flash. Now, this situation, this is where Spotless, they had to go for this aggressive play, it feels like. Weaponry was not looking too good for them. I believe it was the 1M4, bunch of MP9s, and SAD on the AWP. Now, I haven't really seen a lot of SAD gameplay, so I'm not sure if he's a very proactive opper. This time on the B bomb site, he will be the front line of defense. Whereas 5bet, sense a weakness on the B bomb site, perhaps hoping after the initial push, maybe Spotless has rotated a player out of the B bomb site, but usually you should be expecting at least 2 players to be there. But the smoke's now being deployed. We are seeing some aggressive plays from the CTs. Now this is awkward. Connector in the hands of the CTs. Now Tension is expecting someone to make their way from behind. He gets the frag on one. Knows there's going to be a player in Connector. Nice nades being deployed in dark as well. So the CT's not in the best position. Bondic will get the frag on one. Still expecting someone to be in Connector, and he's absolutely right. Sad goes down as well, and even though the round initially goes pretty okay for the CTs, they're able to get a 4v4 in the mid-round. They go for the bridge push, actually catch one player off guard, and you kind of feel like, okay, this is looking pretty good. Connector presence. They got players to be bomb side. But the big problem is one of the players from the CT side goes in for the long wraparound, gets caught out from B long. And the 2 players of the B bomb side were both stuck in the same position up in dark. So not a lot of control on the side itself. allowing 5-bet players to sneak past through the cracks. Now then, let's see. This is a round where the CTs have barely anything to work with. Some utility, though, to at least, you know, force the 5-bet players to take it slow. Perhaps waste valuable time. Although so far, 5-bet have not been running down the clock. So far, they've been more or less executing in somewhere the 50th or the 40th second mark. And going for the peak from a long is always a difficult affair. There's a lot of angles to be checking. Especially it's awkward to go up against a player who's in this box position, because he should be able to spot you out just a little bit quicker. And as you can see, 5-bet are being incredibly slow in a round like this. And also careful. Right about now, like I said, they like to execute around the 50th or 40th second mark. And this time it's no exception. I think they're going to take the right move to execute on the B-bomb site without using a lot of utility. Dry peeking the players, expecting them to be on an eco, making sure they don't have any chances with the smokes being deployed. And Marix is, I believe he expects a player to be here. He should be able to get that one, but he's not expecting how close Gorilla is getting. Oh, that's a problem. Kissel up close with the AK. He's gonna try to get in here, maybe do some more damage, cause some more havoc. Yeah, nice try. No defuse kit. They're expecting the defuse to come in. Oh, okay. They're able to get the player. Ouch! Sad was able to inflict, I'd say, a lot of damage, maybe even too much damage in that position of this. Right then. The sound should be a lot more interesting than what we saw in the past. This is where the players on the CT side should be quite careful on their approach. If you take a look at how things have been going thus far, it does feel like on the CT side, things have not been looking too good. We're gonna have to wait and see how this one pans out. 1 minute on the clock. 2 CTs holding bridge. Though Marix gets up close. This usually is Jackie's domain to go in for the fights, or at least be the lurker. Oh, but he hears at least one player backing away, but Bondic. Usually the player going for the entry frags on 5-bet. This time finds no success. Alright, that's going to be at least a few good refrags. But now 4v2 like this puts 5-bet in an almost unwinnable position, but there's a chance. One player opens up, but Zazzer and in fact Yoshi with the double peek. This will be the end of this round. Whereas, on the side of 5-bet, they haven't been doing, let's say, a great job at building up an economy, right? Economy has been, let's just say, it's been kind of weak. Alright, it has been relatively weak. So once again, they go for the force buy just because it's the most logical thing to do. At least a few players could get the rifles. Still, a good number of utility. And let's not forget tension on the sniper rifle. Now, Sad has not been as proactive as I might have hoped. Sometimes some of these rotations from B towards the A bomb set are relatively awkward, especially if you don't have any mid presence. In this case, bridge control. Suddenly, 5-bit have a much better chance to execute at the A bomb site. Meanwhile, I'm loving what Spotless is doing. Instead of just giving up control in mid, it makes a lot of sense on Anubis to be proactive. You get pushed in mid, well, we're going to push out B long. And the positioning from Yoshi's stellar. I mean, that's a lot of intel. He knows that nothing's happening towards the B bomb side. But that's fake intel. Sure, nothing's happening in B long, but with that kill, that opens up the B bomb site. Jackie picking up another immense frag. And Yoshi still in a good position. Now, you don't have to worry about, say, Temple, right? Temple's not an issue. The big problem is they have to face B long as well as CT long and Tension. He's got a good angle. The off angle works wonders for him. And there we go. Another peak from Tension. Another victorious round for 5-bet. Now then, this is where things might become a little bit more interesting, if I may say so myself. 5-bit, racking up those rounds in the first half. I really have been enjoying their style of play as well. A team that is willing to, be dynamic on Anubis. Not necessarily committing to one bomb set from the get-go. Not really committing to some kind of set play. It feels like, always adjusting if needed in the mid-round. Though I'm saying that, but maybe these have been just set plays from 5-bit. Admittedly, some of these plays have worked out wonders for them, especially in the previous round where they decided to take mid-control, where not a single CT in that position. Bridge was cleared up easily. No issues there. This time, if they want to hit the B bomb site, you can see they're being careful of Bridge. They're expecting that someone might actually push through that area of the map. And this is where we see Tension picking up a frag of his own. Another one if needed. And yeah, this just will be the end of the round. The end of the round, just like that. 5-bet picking up another one. Spotless 4 rounds on the CD side. That's, I don't know, that's not a lot. That's not a lot. Right? If they were to pick up that 5th round, I'd say it becomes a bit more doable for them. Not now, though. This is something we haven't seen too often from Spotless, especially in this later portion of the first half. Some aggression coming out, but you can see, the desperation. It reeks in Anubis. And well, at least that's a good response from Sad. This is the Opera that hasn't been too aggressive on Anubis. He's been playing it safe. Not to say that playing safe is a bad call, but perhaps when your team is losing these many rounds, changing things up seems like the great choice. And speaking of which, though, this becomes a bit awkward because the B bomb site is firmly in the hands of the T. Oh. But where's the bomb? Where is the bomb? Satis can send out a demolition squad to disarm the damn thing. And yeah, this is where the CTs, they gotta win this one, right? It will be 5-7, I believe, unless some big mistakes come out from Spotless. Ooh, one more player going down, so Tension. Yeah, he's not gonna be able to win it, but I like the fact that they at least recover the bomb, try to book it on the B bomb site, but all in all, it will be a victory for 5-bet in the half. It's not a major one, considering Anubis, perhaps still a more of a T-sided map just because of how dynamic you can be. And fair enough, this is the map that's definitely worth watching, right? In Pro Counter-Strike, it feels like Ancient and Anubis are the fun maps to watch nowadays. Especially with some of the fights you can have of Anubis. They make it a tad bit more different. I'd say some of the fights you could have on Ancient still kind of reminiscent of a Cache in some regard. Whereas Anubis does have these elevated positions where, you know, going for the fights. I mean, if you're able to have a good scroll in on a map like Anubis, it goes to show that you're definitely a proper aimer. Now then, Spotless. Hello. Entering the A bomb site. There will be a few players to go up against, and sadly, the CTs are gonna get gunned down in this. The rotate is in, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough. Marix from camera peeks out. Oh, it felt like he knew where the player was positioned at. Bondic tapping away with the USPS will also take the hit. Tension trying to dodge the bullets while it's jumping. He will actually win the fight against Terrace. That's big, but I'm not sure if he has a kit to work with. That is the one big problem, and that's also a very good position for Yoshi. I mean, this is where, yeah, Yoshi should begin to realize that he's got too much. Oh man, the bird star got him. Anyhow. Now then, let's see how things will play out. And this is where, with a 7-6 scoreline like this, Spotless have a great opportunity to equalize the scoreline and make it 7-7. Especially now, when the Ukrainian side is saving up that cash. Oh, that was a nice attempt to push through the Molotov. Spotless, even having a few players lined up. Man, that Deagle could have been so dangerous. A leash angle from Marix. Perhaps would be better to hold it with a M4, let's say. Uh-oh. No-oh, the Mag Daddy. He's got a load of cash. He's got plenty of ability as well. Yeah. 7-7. Really not much to say about this round. I mean, Spotless being methodical in their approach, not rushing it. It felt like, you know, when they were on the bridge position, that could have been a bit too dangerous for my liking. But all in all, a good scoreline to kick things off on the second half. However, this is where Spotless will have to shine. This is, after all, their own map pick. They decided to pick Anubis, so I'm sure they're capable of playing it. But, you know, you could also make a similar case for the side of 5-bet. You know, this is a map they've been pretty proficient on. Have been playing it loads. Loads of it, to be honest. And in terms of win rate, it's probably their second or third best map. That says something. And well, for Spotless being a CIS team, you know, jumping into a map like Inferno, they should also feel at home. Ooh, that's a good flashbang. They're expecting a second player to be here. Oh my gosh. That Meg 10, you can see how dangerous it is when you're going against players who don't have any head armor. I mean, the Mac 10, it just runs at guns. No head armor makes you susceptible to the bullets, to the aim punch, if we're being honest. that one, this SMG basically disarms the entire A bomb site. So that is how Spotless will get themselves another round in. Fair enough. It was, well, a pretty simple round. I myself am a big fan of keeping your weapons, the anti-eco weapons, to be honest, in the upcoming round. I think it's a very useful addition. Plus, think of the downsides. Worst case scenario, you end up dying, sure, but next round you still have plenty of cash to work with. AKs aplenty. That is not a big deal. Now then. Farbet still have guns to work with from the previous round. Saving them was a big bonus. Jackie, he's expecting... Oh, man, that sucks. He knew. He knew the boost is a potential. He even goes in for the pre-fire. And then as he repeats, thinking, alright, it's safe and sound. Boom, he takes the hit. Spotless. Oh, look at the mid-take again. It's only been a few rounds on the T side from Spotless, but those mid-takes have been, devastating. This one in particular, once they secure the frag on Jackie, it feels like they have like full confidence to just plow through bridge, going through camera, and that's it. I mean, usually the A bomb site is where you expect the one defender, but this round was no different. Now, saving the guns would be a nice little addition. Or not. Looks like that is, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, this is where, I'd say things are starting to look rough for Farbet. Luckily, I mean, they might just lose this round, which is to be expected. And it might be a 10-7 scoreline. And it feels like Farbet has just a few more opportunities, or actually even just one, if I'm being honest, to still make this one competitive. It feels like they absolutely need another round to their name. Now, this is peculiar, right? I have seen, you know, some players actually picking up the Negev. I still feel like it's more of a meme gun more than anything. Kind of like the sawed-off was in Cobblestone's drop, right? And it kind of, you know, some areas the map, it definitely works, right? I feel like the B bomb set on Dust 2, it does work there. That is where the gun works there. Maybe even B set Inferno. But this time, no. No success for Jackie. He's gonna get up close. On the CZ. They should be expecting someone to be in connector by this point. Wow, he actually gets it done with the one. Oh boy. Now, obviously, the big problem as well, you pick up that gun and you are so immobile. Now, the 3-4 scoreline is looking... yeah, this is just has to be the end here of the remaining 5 vet players. Maybe they could actually recover a few guns out of here, which would be tremendous for the CT side. But as you can see, Flash comes in. They're expecting players to be here. Smash is yet to reveal his position. Gets the one. Zazzer dies to the bomb. So you know what? I mean, it's not bad. They recover a few weapons, and op in particular. So, all right, they'll take that one. The big problem, though, Spotless. Shining bright. 5 rounds in a row. And it does feel like if Farbet fails in this round, and Even the next one, let's say, I mean, that's where you realize, yeah, that's kind of it here for Anubis. So you got a really good chance to at least pick up a few rounds. Maybe even the one would be a nice start. So taking the pause, I think it's only fair, and I think it's only right. Go for the pause here. Get that discussion going. Let's see. So, let the match continue. Zad holding his position. Ooh, that's aggressive. Ooh, that is a nice play from Marix. That's something we haven't seen too often. Fast and aggressive play from one of the CT players. And the fruit of his labor, well, that's a kill. An early kill. They will be very happy about it. Though, in spots, is this really the commitment they want to go for? The A bomb site still, they need a player to recover the bomb first and foremost. So far, it has been a battle of flashbangs. Fully blinded, but none of the kills. Right. 50 seconds left the clock. Spotless will commit on the A-bomb site. Smash did a good job, at least on the initial first bullets. A lot more players will come his way. A lot more Molotovs being deployed. And they do have a player potentially coming from camera. So not the best positions, I'd say, for 5-bet, but this could still work. They gotta spread out. Oh, and they're doing a fantastic job at racking up all the kills. As it's all up to Jake, but the op is super quick. And spotless. A fantastic round under all circumstances. So much pressure. And yet they're able to get the job done. 11-7. I like the fact that the 5-bet players do try to spread out. But the problem is it's so awkward to reach the bomb set and actually find all those T players. Jackie was doing a tremendous job, you know. Basically like he was practicing pre-fire. Just taking the aim duels one by one. But in the end, Spotless now put themselves in a very, very winnable position. Terrace just firing off shots, hoping he might catch one of these players, but you can see 5-bet this time, no aggression, playing it super safe. And you can see, you know, Marix playing at pizza. Even if you were to consider making an aggressive play, there are two spotless players at belong, at the ready, just waiting for him to peek. So 2-on-2 setup. 5-bet really doesn't have any info to work with, but now they know at least a few players coming out of connector. Good response from Marix. Will he expect one more player to be there? He's being softened up. He wins the fight against Terrace. And that's the big problem. They lose connector. They're struggling at B long, but there's still a big chance, a big opportunity because Kissel has made his way in mid. Now, looks like he's just going to call in the rotate. A lot of noise, though, being made, and Marix is aware of the potential hit on the A-bomb side. All the CTs are. Now tension. He comes in with the op. He slows down at least the advancement, but they have very little time to work with, so tension up close with the op. Oh la la. 5-bet. Fantastic showing. Yeah, it does feel like Spotless kind of big-brained it a bit too much for my liking, a bit too much big brain. Right. They wanted to go for the fast exec and realize, okay, we're feeling some pressure on the B bombs. We still have a player up in mid, so going for the A play seems about right. Maybe it was, but they wasted a lot of time, plus they had to make a lot of noise, meaning that the CTs were pretty quick to aware of what's going on. Ooh, mid presence once again. Now, Jackie, I'm not sure if he's expecting some of the players to be there, and luckily he doesn't go for the full swing. Oh, but look at Kissel. Another great frag being picked up. Marek still goes down to Kissel, but that is a huge opportunity, but so many players to peek up against. And I'm sorry, but this will be Spotless taking full control of the B bomb side, Jackie and Smash. Oh man, they have to make this retake work. A 4v2 is so difficult, and it doesn't help that the T players are entrenched so well in the B bomb site. There was one opportunity, but it's simply not a kill. You can see, yeah, Favbet, they're just not concerned. Okay, that's big. Terrorists dropping the weapon of Smash. This is exactly what you want to see. This will be 12 rounds for Spotless, I have to admit. This has been a surprising second half in this Anubis map. Wow. Wowza. So, this is bad. Very bad, right? Sure, it's not a huge difference, for being honest. But all in all, I am being... In all my being, I am a bit saddened by the fact that Favbet had a pretty good showing of the teamwork in the first half, but we're just not seeing any of it on the second one. Okay, that is also an awkward engagement, plus a lot more players will come his way, but tension! He doesn't care. He takes matters into his own hands. That puts his team in a very winnable round. Hold up. There is. Makes his way, does secure the one frag. He has been softened up. Jack is the only line of defense here. Oh, the FAMAS. He's the only line of defense on the A bomb side, so Spotless can play the mind games. That's why we're seeing the full rotation from Favbet, believing this has to be the commitment. Now, of course, the one good thing for Spotless is they still have a lot of time to work with, and looks like this just has to be the B play at this point. The bomb will make its way into B's side. Jackie, though, really check the angle. He does. It's a tad bit too late, so Yashi will be going down. And the bomb plant, it will become obvious in a few seconds that, yeah, this was all part of a, well, not so elaborate fake. As now Terrace remains. This is the one player that has been softened up. The defuse got on the side of Favbet, so they have to be quick about it. Terrace right behind the obelisk. It's a good position, but he has been spotted out, making him an easy target. And just like that, a 9-12 scoreline, Favbet able to secure the victory to get this game going. So far, we have not been seeing those consecutive rounds in favor of Favbet. This basically has been the Spotless show. Now, shall we give them the benefit of the doubt? Right, I mean, Favbet could still secure double digits. This round makes it pretty likely. You just take a look at the money on the side of Spotless, and it's not looking great. They realize that if they go for the partial investment here, they'll have just enough to get that purchase going. So fair enough. They're gonna keep things simple. They go in for the fast play. Smash tries to hold the defense for as long as he can. Ooh, but that's awkward for Jackie. Bomb still needs to be recovered. It's been dropped in a precarious position. Luckily, it's in the hands of the T's, but for how long? Because the pushes, oh no, they're happening. Explosions, bombardment, and eventual destruction of Spotless on the bomb site. It will be 10 rounds for 5-bet. 2 more to go, and they might be able to put us into overtime. But until then, Spotless has 2 more opportunities, and I think it's fair to call them 2 opportunities. Though who knows? If the T side fails here and don't secure a bomb plant, let's say, money will not be looking that hot. Money will be pretty bad. Now then, side with the sniper rifle has been, let's say, as proficient, I'd say, as on that CT side. Luckily for him, his other teammates, like Kiss, has been really good when it comes to entry frags. Terrace as well has been more than happy to take the initiative. Ooh, not sure what happened there towards B. Marks goes out for the play, and as has been standard practice for Spotless, they always keep at least 2 players in B long. They smell blood. This might prompt them to commit on the B-side push. This does make the sniper rifle relatively useless, at least initially. Though, there we go, able to secure the 1 frag. They see Jack in this position, looks like they have, but there we go, the up chimes in. And now, this is where Spotless have a great opportunity to maybe get this one on the... Oh my gosh! Zaza whipping the shot, and now it's all up to Stat. Oh! He goes down, leaves it all up to Tension in the 1v1. Oh no, he's aware of his position. The Molotov, he must have burned him. Attention! Will cook Kissel and will secure 5-bet the victory. 11 rounds on the CT side, and oh boy, Spotless just a few kills away from just closing things out on Anubis. And it's only fair to say that, yeah, they kind of messed up. They kind of messed up. More than a few rounds, if we're being honest. Ah, jeez. Well, I think if you're Spotless, you're going to be pretty frustrated of how you lost that one. Like I said, you know, bomb plant, they at least have some weapons to work with. I will say this though, I mean, 5-bet has plenty of cash to go in for the head armor, so I do not expect the MAC-10 to be as good as it was. Oh, timing is so awkward. Smash, not expecting the players to be up close. Jackie, though, with the AK, does go down. Bondic is quick with the rotate. The players out in the open with the flashbang from his teammate. Oh, no! Oh, no, they actually have the sight. I think they have what it takes to even secure the victory here, Marks. Oh, no, he blinds himself. And fair enough. Lady Luck shines in Spotless. They should have been able to close things out of the previous round, and luckily did get it done here. So 13-11, they secure the victory, and oh boy. Yeah. That's a bit sad. I mean, 5-bet were doing a pretty good job with the comeback in the end, but all in all, Spotless has what it takes to secure the victory on Anubis, and it did feel like they had to secure this victory to make this best of 3, at least a bit more competitive. And for now, folks, we'll be going to a very quick commercial break, but we'll be back. And
like a Hellcat.
No, there ain't no stopping us. Fly without boarding pass. Couldn't catch me, I be moving fast. Call me a shooting star. Let 'em know you are. Flying up in a bar. Wish on a star. Time to show 'em who's in charge. Call me a shooting star.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass. You're looking at a shooting star. Got more than a couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. Tell them I'd be big in the game like she went and got them breast implants. I said I'm moving too fast. Didn't even get to glance. I'm ready to eat up track like I'm seated in a restaurant. If you had swag like mine, you know it's best to flaunt. We aren't hating because you aren't shining like it's neon. yeah, shoot, yeah, shoot, yeah, shooting, yeah, shooting shots. Shooting stars, shooting stars.
Didn't even get to cross.
I said I'm moving too far. Get to glass.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business is humongous, you would think that happens in it. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah that what you call that. I'ma blow up in the summer, have him yelling fall back. And I've always been ahead like an effing ball cap. Man, I came in the game like whoa. Got a couple chains on me cause I like gold. They told me I'm the best and I told them I know. Cause when I'm in your town, every ticket I sold. Yeah, this ain't on the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters, tell me where they at though. I'm the new pop, all I do is rap though. Want me on your song, throw a couple stats, yo. Woo! Everybody wanna do the same thing. That's why we ain't on the same page. Do my own thing, and I maintain. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah, I'm going mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. Mainstream. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. Yeah. I'm going mainstream. Damn. Flow like water, so I'm going mainstream. I'm going mainstream. like water, so I'm going mainstream.
Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you, and the blackened eyes make my way into your mind. Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Let the darkness take control. Darkness take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in slow, breathe me in and let me go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control. Darkness take control. Open eye, feel the waves cut through me. Hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
Hello guys and welcome back to our best of free affair. Now 5-bit was, I'd say at times, felt like they might just be able to close things out on Anubis after having such a successful first half, but you know what? Spotless looked pretty solid in that second half. I mean, their T side is what essentially allowed them to secure so many great rounds and eventually secure relatively close scoreline, a 13-11 victory. And now, heading into the second map of the best of three, the big problem for Spotless is they're going up against 5-bet's map pick. Now, 5-bet is a pretty decent team on Inferno. Perhaps it's even safe to say it is their best map. Now, I guess the one saving grace for Spotless is this is a map that everyone knows to play. I mean, everyone has to know how to play on Inferno. This is a quintessential map in anyone's map pool, and in particular, in the case of Spotless, of a team from the CIS region. So it does feel like, Inferno, even though this might be your map pick, I feel like this is a map that can still go either way, even though you might, claim that your players, they're pretty solid on this map. You have some good set plays and whatnot. I mean, things can go awry. Oh, hello there, bud. That is, that's scary. I don't know what that is. It frightens me to the core. I'd rather not see that. Observer, if you can, let's just look away, right? Let's look somewhere else. Thank you. Let's enjoy the scenery, the architecture here of Italy. I mean, it's nice. Or we can actually continue looking at some of these photos. Now that is a nice picture. Oh. And looks like, do have another bit of a tech pause going on, guys. Looks like it will be another tech pause, but I do hope it's going to get sorted out as soon as possible. Like I said, I'm expecting an exciting matchup in this second map. 5-bet, good on Inferno. They have a really solid track record on that map. But the problem is, it's Inferno. It is a map that it feels like everyone and their grandmother knows how to play. And to some extent, it has become a bit stale. This is a map that I'd say is probably as stale as it gets. Vertigo is probably a worse offender, if we're being honest. But it's also a map that it does feel like there's not a lot of room or a lot of dynamic elements to it, if we're being honest, especially on that CT side. If the T's end up taking over one of the bomb sites, it's practically donezo for the CTs. They just have to save their guns because that is the rational move to make. Whereas on some other maps, even our previous map of Anubis, we're seeing retakes happen, guys. Retakes are a thing, trust me. On Inferno, not so much. On Inferno, not so much. But anyhow, the 5-bet has been doing, solid on this map, and I'm sure the guys at Spotless as well. Looks like we're going to be going to a quick break, though. Let's hope the tech pause is going to get sorted out quickly, and we'll be right back with our second map of the best of three. Guys, stay tuned. time for our second map of the best of 3 to commence. Spotless on the CT side, 5bet on the T side. No surprises here. 5bet, being the team that picked this map, will play on the, I'd say, more difficult side. Who knows? Inferno could go really either way. And we are seeing some interesting stuff happening. We're already seeing Terrace with a very aggressive play. He's got so much intel. He'll be the champion of GeoGuessr. 5bet, I mean, they'll just have to commit on the B-bomb. Said 4 players at the ready. I mean, this is a round Spotless will take. They should be able to win this one pretty easily. They should not mess this up, and so far, so good. No! It's not! It's terrible! They somehow leave Lonesome Terrace in the 1v3. How the hell have Spotless fumbled that? No, it's a blunder. It's a bloodbath. It's terrible. 5bet able to win that one 1-0 Spotless, having so much information, having 4 players at the B-bomb side, knowing this will be the commitment. And yet, they're not able to secure the victory. So, this puts us in, I'd say, in a kind of awful start for Spotless, but you know, it's just the beginning. Very start. And everyone has a good start. Think of the Bible. Think of how Earth was created. It was pretty barren initially. So some days will have to pass before we might see something more beautiful out of Spotless. And right now, just stacking with the B-bomb set, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. But it's also easy for 5bet to rank up those kills. So 2-0 will be the scoreline. Forget about those rounds if you're Spotless. Focus on the gun round. Focus on the weapons they have, and well, weaponry is alright. It's nothing to sing about, but it can get the job done. Now, did see in the pistol round that one moment of brilliance, you know, the peak coming out. From I think it was Teresa who he just sneaked his way through the apartments, I think getting control of second mid, and of course having a lot of intel to boot. Now of course Banana is your usual affair of deploying loads of utility. And 5bet, gotta go for the wraparound if they want to take the Ape side. I'm never a big fan. In fact, I'm a hater of teams pushing Inferno only through short. I think it makes a lot more sense to have your players take long control as well, especially with the fact that those smokes, they can't be deployed. It'll be so deadly. And well, it is Lonesome Jackie, and just like that, this will be the end of the round. If I am being honest, I'm not really sure what was happening, because at one point, it felt like 5bet was in a great position. But they kind of fumbled that one. I think at one point they had one player making his way from the apartments, and he somehow did not, I guess, dispatch of the player in balcony, which is a big issue, right? So yeah, I mean, 5bet smokes being deployed there very early on. I mean, that is kind of set play that if anyone's, you know, participating in team play, or if anyone is interested in perhaps trying to go that semi-pro or pro route, I mean, that is a nice set play you could bring to your team. Now then, acquiring Banana presence is pretty difficult, I'd say, for the T's from the get-go, but oh, that's a big miss. I'm surprised Kissel did not get any more out of that situation. Look at this, they're gonna regress. That's something we don't see from the Opera combo, and I guess they must have heard the footsteps as well to give them the confidence to move in. They're gonna clear out short. Luckily for them, the A-bomb site is ill-defended. There's only one more player to deal with. Dispatch of him, then that's your round to take. Marix puts his team in a very winnable position. The bomb site is under their domain, and this has to be their round to take. This is Inferno Simulator. You lose one of the bomb sites so early, and retaking becomes nigh impossible. Say them goons. Keep them on for the next round. Okay. See how this one's gonna pan out. Luckily, money's looking good. Money is, by all intents and purposes, good for Favbet. They're starting to rack up some kind of an economy, which is something you cannot say for Spotless. Becoming a bit of an anti-economy. They are constantly going for these purchases. Oh man, Marix actually got a good timing there. Not enough to secure the frag though, and in fact he's still going for the wide swing. It's pretty dangerous to be doing this by your lonesome. He does have the backup if necessary. And so far, Favbet has been doing a pretty good job at actually securing banana presence, which is not an easy task on the T side. And they've also been doing it not late, not in the mid round, but basically that is the first point of contact. That is the first mode of operating. What's this? You have Sad with a frag. Ressa as well. Ooh, I think Smash was hoping that his buddy was looking towards Spoiler. Sad, though, again, dispatches the frag. And Zaz are in a really good position. This is impossible for Smash to win, but he still gets a frag on one. Alright, Tension. Never mind, Tension. That will be another round for Spotless to win. And luckily, like I said, that was, I'd say, crucial for them. At that point, they did go for the force buy, and the economy was not looking that great. So any bit works. Now, how about 3-2 scoreline? I mean, this is Inferno. I kind of expect to see the scorelines to be relatively close. Don't really get to see one team having a tremendous advantage, I'd say, in Inferno. If anything, this is where the... I wanted to say 8-7, but guys, yeah, nah, see as a go brain. The 6-6 scoreline, or let's say the 5-7 scoreline, is common on Inferno. Really is. This time, though, as you can see, Favbet is lacking in terms of utility and don't really have any counter nades to deploy in top banana, so no banana control for them. It is firmly in the hands of the CTs. This is where usually you just keep that one player up in top banana and the other guy rotates away. Not this though. They're still keeping those two players in top mid. Uncertain of the maneuvers that might come out from Favbet. Do have, by the looks of it, a pretty good read on the situation. Even though they make a lot of noise in the middle, you can see Spotless is thinking that this still has to be banana take at some point. But a lot of time has passed, and they don't even have banana control. Something tells me that it's either a fast banana take or they're either saving their guns. I mean, at this point, looks like it is the banana take. There goes smoke being deployed. They still have a molly to work with. Oh no, the late take on the B-bomb side is so difficult. Yoshi holding the line. Where is the backup? There we go. Good response from Kissel. Needs to hold his line for just a little bit longer, but he ends up dying in the process. So a bomb plant is looking good. Oh no, the problem is the flame from behind. It's just to save the day and snatch away the win. Fantastic work from Spotless. And, you know, I'll say this as well, you know, for the guys of Favbet. That's always the risk you're running into when you're executing onto a bomb site. In that manner in particular, when you don't even have banana control, you have to be so quick about it that once the commitment comes in, and if there were CTs in middle, they could be so quick on the rotate, and that was exactly what happened. We're so rapid. But as far as the set play is concerned, if they're able to keep at least, let's say, one player behind on the lurk, or just watching out the flanks, you know what? That could be a doable play. That's definitely one for the playbook. Not so much for this round. This is... there's not much to learn here. It's a round that lacks any wisdom or any knowledge that we might acquire from it. Run the mill, go around. If the T's actually kill someone, and you know that's already okay. That ups my excitement meter by 1%. And it is down to 0. As Spotless able to secure another victory on Inferno. No surprises. Now, how about this round? We haven't seen a lot of fast banana takes coming out from 5-bit. This round, though, seems a little bit different. There we go. We're returning back to the good old-fashioned banana takes, but it is Bondek taking a big chunk of health. Must have been a nade deployed by Yoshi, I believe. And once again, banana, you know, being picked up. Ouch, that is a great nade. A second one that bounces on Bondek's head. Puts the T's in a favorable position. And unlike in the previous, or shall I say, a couple of rounds prior, once we saw that B hit happening, they still have one player on the lurk. I believe he's at... yeah, he's right now in middle. So they at least throw down the smoke grenade, so if anyone does consider going through that smoke, like, he's gonna be a madman. So they're banking on this play, working out, flashed up high. Yoshi is in, Kissel as well. So far, so good for the CTs. All the kills being packed up by Kissel and Yoshi. And no response from 5-bit. They were hoping maybe this time, okay, if we smoke off middle, we at least should not have any rotator coming in from that mid area. That player or players, in brackets, should just play it safe. Now, the thing about banana is that you can very quickly run out of ideas, so what do? Well, you forget banana and just start taking brackets. That's usually how the cookie crumbles on Inferno. No success in banana? Well, there's always brackets. Take brackets control and maybe wrap around the A-bomb side. Lest we forget, this is a partial investment, kind of an eco round from 5-bit, so they could always try to just jump out the balcony, maybe get a few players that way. You can see Zazer is expecting from the T's a similar play take place. Ouch! That is Terrace out of the picture. Zazer spraying wildly with the AK-47. And that's now bomb side control for 5. A nasty dink on the teammate. This time the retake is definitely on. Oh no, Jackie! He gets caught out of position with his pants down. And now Spotless have a great chance to take control of the bomb site. Is a nice crossbar, but is it anymore? 1v2, one player standing. And you can see Kissel and Yoshi still have what it takes to secure a retake. One of the few retakes you get to see it on Inferno. So Spotless staying calm and collected on the retake. Not really sure what was going on there with Jackie. I guess he was desperate to recover a weapon, that's always a big mistake. Well, not always, but let's say this is one of those instances where I guess he was hoping the CTs are just, a little bit farther back. They're nowhere near the site, but as they peek out of the library, yeah, Jackie becomes the first target. An easy one. Now, how about banana control? You guys love some banana control? Well, come and get some. Now, 5-bet this time. Not concerned with any measly banana. They've got bigger fruit? They got bigger fruit to fry? Taking control of the A-bomb site is top of their agenda. Terrorist. Oh my god, he just peeks out through the smoke. He knocks out a few people, but a few more remain, and Jackie's got the angle, expecting a player in pit. Saucer. Ooh, this time around the pit. Oh no, he gets caught out. The flashbang and the Molotov is such a powerful combo. Oh, and Jackie! I don't think he saw the tracers of the M41S. It's impossible. But now Yoshi, left at a 1v2, is expecting at least one player. In fact, maybe even both on the site. It could be someone at default. That's an easy spot. Gets the one, knows the second player has to be here. But the white peak. It's way too good, and Jackie, phenomenal performance in this round. Literally saves his team. And so also, if you guys want to check out our sponsors, Coins.game, got a nice promo code going on for you. If you want to check it out, head on over to Coins.game. But of course, if you're going to be indulging yourself in some betting activities, be sure to be of the right age, as well as do so according to your local governance. And laws, I guess. We could also add that too. Laws to the list. Now, if you were to play the bingo card of this best of 3 in particular, Tech Pause is definitely on it, and we've already had a few of them. I believe some of the issues stem from the latest CS2 update. Now, what do you guys think? Let me know in chat. What do you think about the latest CS2 update? My thoughts on it? I mean, it's pretty simple. I'd prefer more content in the sense of maps and perhaps even a new gun rather than, or gameplay changes for that matter, rather than some skins. But also add this, I mean, they have made some important changes to how the models appear from your perspective, that the CT and T models are no longer so, what would be the right term? I guess flaccid. They're not as elastic, flaccid, whatever you want to call them, Michael Jackson type models. So that's really good. I mean, that's a nice change. That's a nice adjustment. I mean, it just feels like when a player moves and the model stops, it does stop, which is, I mean, that's nice to see, because sometimes, being on the CT side in CS2 has been in particular frustrating just because of that. It has been frustrating just because of that. It's, I guess, also one of the reasons why some players have gone on the record saying that CS2 is more T-sided on that fundamental basis, just because when you're holding an angle and you're thinking, okay, right, a player model peaks, and the first thing I should see is, perhaps their body. But in CS2, if someone is jiggle peeking, and the first thing you end up seeing is, in fact, their legs. Now, speaking of legs, if this was the 19th century, I mean, seeing those legs, I mean, ooh, that's hot. But this is the 21st century. Legs give no arousement and only pain, because when you see a player coming out and you see his legs, you're thinking, oh, all right, that's a jiggle peek. No, he just then swings out wide, boom, you're a goner. You've been watching feet too long, I guess is what I'm saying. And now it feels like the models do feel crispier. At least that's the one good thing from this update. So looks like we're gonna be going to a very quick pause here, guys. Come on, stay tuned. This is an exciting best of 3 to keep your eye out. So we'll be right back. See you soon.
Yeah.
on. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Counter-terrorists win.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you?
Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the broadcast. Now, it does feel like you've been waiting here for some time, and apologies for that, but we do have some important information to give out. So, first and foremost, about this best of three, 5bet have rejected to continue playing against Spotless. According to them, they have decided to not play against Spotless as they anticipate some kind of misuse of fair play. And for that reason, they have forfeited their spot, which means that Spotless ends up moving to the quarter final. But at the same time, we will continue, by the looks of it, having some of these issues with our server, which does mean that our potential best of threes, three of them that were supposed to happen today, will be played tomorrow. That is on Friday, not today on Thursday. So this includes the matchups that you guys were hoping to see of Drillus versus Godsend, Jail Academy versus Mouse NXT, Kano, and versus Loading. So these three best of three matches will happen tomorrow if you want to tune in to them. But today, yeah, looks like due to some of the issues regarding the latest CS2 update, there have been some problems. And because of that, we'd like to apologize daily that you will not be able to anticipate any more great Counter-Strike today. But like I said, tomorrow will be a new day, a new opportunity to see some of these teams play. So, of course, stay tuned to our Twitch channel. Be sure to give it a follow. If you're interested, tune in some of those matches tomorrow. But for now, folks, this will have to be goodbye. Thank you all for watching. Once again, apologies for the inconveniences, and we hope to see you all next time. Have a good one, folks.
In the sky, gazing far into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?